front bumper is officially on. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together. Make some noise for the one and only Nick Taylor!
I'm fighting with the dogs that are in my head. Every turn that I make, while I wind up dead. Don't know how I got here today, but I'm stumbling and I'm making my way. Oh yeah. It's no use now in asking them how. Make my own ways in an ocean this brave. So I took what I could, now the lesson's close. I wish they understood. Oh yeah. There's more to life than the games I play, and the smiles only sometimes fade away. But the world keeps turning on, and it ain't going in, ain't going in, ain't going in. This hard, stubborn pride runs with blood in my veins. It's been like this for far too long, and the family say we can never change, but I'm here to prove them wrong. Oh yeah. So lay your children down and kiss their head, making sure you're listening to the words that are said. And if nothing else you take from my song, said I'm not the only one who ain't strong, who ain't strong, who ain't strong, who ain't strong. Thanks very much, y'all. Thank you. That was called Dogs. We're going to keep it going. This one's Futures Past. It was August, and I was moving couches from a house I didn't own. I was searching for a road to lead me to a dream I'd never known. I was certain I'd be gone by now. This life would be forgotten in my mind. Ah, but here I am in a bed, just like the ones I left behind. With that room spinning around like a carousel, not too likely to be gone too soon. I was stoned and drunk, writing songs in the kitchen while you danced to the rhythm around me. Well, it wasn't much, but it felt like a life I'd like to lead. We spent half that summer lighting candles for another time and praying for the lights to come back home. We were sweating in the night, waiting for the break of dawn. With that room spinning around like a carousel, we were stuck, stubborn young fools. I was waiting on you to set me free. I never thought I could be. No, it was snowing out. I was writing letters to hang out on the line, and I had a dream, I had a future I was sure could be mine. It was half as lonesome as the one I had just gotten through. There was only one thing I had left to do. Leave that room spinning around like a carousel, find a future I could call my own. Thanks very much, y'all. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Holy smokes, Nick Taylor, buddy. You got it, man. Your music's great. Dude, thank you so much for coming and doing the show. This is wonderful.
Thank you very much for having us. I'm
Yeah.
really excited. I think we're all excited.
Hell yeah. I hope. That'll be weird if you're like, we didn't really want to do this, but we're here. Dude, tell us about those last two tracks, and we get into some intros for the band here. You got Dogs and then Futures Past.
Yeah. So Dogs was one of the early ones I wrote. Kind of about, I guess it's like a mental health song, really. I was kind of dealt with that kind of stuff, and it was a very emotional song, I guess. I got a lot of anger toward that kind of stuff, so wanted to put something with a lot of energy out there and something that I could sing and just get done and feel very cathartic about it, you know. And then Futures Past, I wrote that, I think, during the pandemic. I was sitting on my bed and just staring up at the ceiling and feeling like I'd been staring up at the ceiling a million times before. And so I kind of wanted to write something about, I don't know, feeling like the world is moving on and you haven't really changed much or done anything different. And I wrote that part of it about being in a house and sweating throughout the summer when I was in college. I got in a fight with a utility company up in North Texas, and
Tell us more.
well, my roommate moved out, and she told me to put my name on the thing, otherwise they'd shut off the power. And I just said, I bet, I'd like to see them try, basically. And I woke up one morning and they had turned no water, no heat, no AC, nothing.
They have the ability to do that.
They do. I found out.
Yeah,
I found out very
they're
fast.
tricky. They're tricky.
So I lived a summer in a house with no power.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah.
Dude, that's wild.
I just did it until I got another roommate, basically.
Oh my God, that's incredible, man. So, can I ask you maybe a difficult question about dogs?
Sure.
You
Yeah.
said that was about dealing with mental health problems. Can I ask what was going on in your life that birthed that song?
I think it's just kind of a culmination of, I started writing songs pretty late. I think I wrote that when I was like 25. So it was just kind of a culmination of a life of anxiety and like OCD type of stuff and depression and all that. Just like those kind of like cyclical type of deals.
Okay.
And you just get tired of it sometimes, you know?
Yeah.
And, so
Is music a thing that's cathartic then for you? Being able to write that stuff out?
yeah, very much, very much. Puts me. It's kind of my safe space mentally, you know.
It's cheaper than therapy, I guess.
Yeah, a lot. Yeah, and it pays sometimes too.
Yeah, there you go. You're paying for your own therapy. And then in Futures Past, you said you wrote that over COVID. Where were you during COVID? Were you here?
I was in Austin. I was on South Lamar. I moved to an apartment with an office in it. I remember because I wanted to be able to not work at my kitchen table anymore. And so I was staying right next to the Saxon, near the Saxon over there. Not a lot of shows going on at that time.
Yeah,
to take advantage of it, but it was a good time.
Hell yeah, man! All right, so you write a lot from personal experience, then I'm assuming.
Yeah, I'd say so.
How does let's get the rest of the band in here. We can do a quick round of intros, and then I'm curious to know like how did all these guys fit into the mix? Like, we can talk about that in a sec, but yeah, let's do some intros.
Sure.
Yeah.
So on drums over here, we got Arturs.
Yeah, Arturs.
Give it up for Arturs.
Yeah.
This is one of the weakest points of my set. I'm very bad about introducing them, but they keep me alive all the time. On bass, we got Dean back here.
Yeah, Dean.
Give it up for Dean. And we got Nate on guitar.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nate. All right, so what's the meet cute? How did you guys find each other? Let's hear it.
The internet.
The internet. Yeah,
so I've been doing solo stuff for a long time, and I put a record out a couple years ago. When I did that, I figured it would be best to, if we were playing shows, to promote it if we had a full band behind it that was similar to the album. So I just reached out to all my friends that I knew that played music, and they recommended these awesome guys. And I think we all come from different musical backgrounds. It's one of my most favorite things about the band. We all have different perspectives and come in and create really cool stuff together.
So where Arturs, you have an accent, Jersey?
Very close.
Very close. Where are you from, man?
Riga, Latvia.
Riga, Latvia. Not
Northeast
close.
Europe. Yeah.
Yes, not close to Jersey at all.
It's east.
East, just a little further east.
Just a
What? When did you get to Austin, buddy?
I think it was 2021 as well, during pandemic.
Pandemic?
Yeah.
Did you move here? You moved here from Latvia?
Like a true Texan, I moved here from Los Angeles.
Dude, so many people. When did you first get in drums, man?
I think it was 15 or 16. It was like nothing, and then it was like, this is on, this is happening.
This is everything.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
So within a year, I was playing gigs, and that's where it goes.
All right. And then Dean in the back, by you, buddy. When did you first pick up the bass guitar?
Hey there. I started playing bass at 17. I was actually a musician since I was 5 years old. I started playing piano when I was a little one. I played a whole bunch of instruments in between, but bass kind of called me when I became, of a young adult age, and I've been playing it ever since about 17.
Do you play piano anymore or no?
Yes, I do. Yeah, actually, it's a fun story. I didn't have a piano in my house for decades, and right before COVID hit, when all my bands and all my musical work shut down for a couple of years, I happened to have bought a piano for the first time in like 20 years or 10 years. And so by the luck of the draw, I had this instrument at home that I could keep my musical muscle and my love for the art going for those couple of years where nothing was happening.
Yeah.
And so it was a beautiful thing, and I've kept it ever since.
And were you in Austin for COVID as well?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I've been here about 10 years.
Oh, okay, that's right. You did say that. All right. And then let's also Nate as well. Let's get you in here. When did you pick up the guitar? When did you start playing guitar?
Probably about 12.
About 12?
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that. That's all we're gonna get from you?
Yeah, no. My pops was a musician, and he played a lot of bass, and he was playing bands when I was a kid, so I got to be around that a lot. And
Oh, nice, dude.
one day I was 12. I had a cheap little guitar. I got in trouble for something. My dad grounded me, took everything, took the door off the hinges, and left my bed and the guitar. He was like, "Have fun." And
Okay, what did you do? Like that requires some type of follow.
probably wasn't listening. I wasn't like super mischievous, not causing problems, but definitely not being part of the solution.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. That's
That was
fair.
a long time ago.
Very long time ago. Very long time ago. Do you play any other instruments as well, or just?
I do. I play guitar, and I play bass, and I play drums, and I love playing music, and any excuse to go do that, I will happily take.
Hell yeah, man. So, Nick, back over to you. Are you a multi-instrumentalist as well?
Not really. I kind of cycled through different instruments throughout my life. I played trombone for a long time, and
Oh, that's dope.
yeah, failed a lot of piano classes also.
Okay.
And then about the time I was learning I taught myself guitar, and about the same time I was teaching myself banjo. And so I play a little bit of banjo, but nothing worth having on stage, that's for sure.
Wait, so do you ever go back to the trombone and try to like put that in any music, or?
No, I sold all of them actually. Finally, they sat in a closet for a long time, and I sold them to fund the record I did a couple years ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What spawned the trombone of all things?
Honestly, they just like 5th grade. The middle school band came over to the, I guess it was intermediate school, and they recruited people and they played a bunch of middle schoolers. And I was just so taken with the whole ensemble and everybody's working together.
Yeah.
I don't know how good it was in reality, but I was like drawn into it. And and they just said, "Here, you'll have this one." And there wasn't really you didn't have a choice. You just kind of took what they gave you. And
Okay.
it was trombone. Stuck with it for all throughout high school and a little bit into college. But
Dude, that's dope. All right, fair enough. All right, so no more trombones. No more trombones. Let's get to the next tranche of songs, man. We got 2 more back to back. Do you want to tell us anything before you play them?
Sure. I mean, Till the End is a newer one. It's coming out later this year. I recorded it in Nashville back in, I guess, July of last year, and we've just kind of been sitting on it. So plan on releasing that one in the next few months, probably.
Okay, awesome. All right, I'll zip it over to you guys.
Took time away from living in this hell. No one it can't turn out too well. Now I'm back, drunk to tears on Tuesday night, hoping I don't do something right. But I'll dream of waking up in Dallas 10 years ago in my lover's arms, making plans to stand by her side till the end. It's now inside. Couldn't plan for the night we fell in love. It was magic enough. Shooting grins across the pool in the pouring rain. I was never the same. Now I dream of waking up in Dallas 10 years ago in my lover's arms, making plans to stand by her side till the end. Now inside, I thought I'd make her stay. I'd tell her all I had to say. Fight back the tears and we'd walk away. Not today. So I'll dream of waking up in Dallas 10 years ago in my lover's arms, making plans to stand by her side till the end. It's now inside. Thank you very much, y'all. Thank you, thank you. That was called Till the End. This next one's Leaving Your Memory Behind. It's a newer one. Started on a whim with the sun on my back, leaving your memory behind. Wasn't till I reached Denver in the spring that you finally crossed my mind. Was an old hotel I finally fell down to my knees and cried. You were the only one to meet me where I sat. There's a lot to take for granted in the past. I was running from a fleeting love's regret, from the promise of a life we'll never get. Short summer spent on and hell-bent left me burning 25. I'd abandoned our plans for Adobe and some land, doing more than just trying to survive. Drive never ends, oh, when I'm home again, I can finally let our time slip away. We're the only one to meet me where I sat. There's a lot to take for granted in the past. I was running from a fleeting love's regret, from the promise of a life we'll never get. Started on a whim with the sun on my back, leaving your memory behind. Thanks very much, y'all. Thank you, thank you.
Dude, you got it, man. You're phenomenal. Holy shit, your
Thank
music's great. Your voice is dope.
Thank you, thank you,
When
thank
did you first discover you could sing like that? You sing like a man that's lived 7,000 years and had some trauma.
It all started like 7,000 years ago, actually. I started singing in high school. I got kind of pressured into doing like show choirs and theater, like musical theater and stuff, actually. And I was playing trombone, and I gotten into the jazz band and doing that stuff. So I got really into Frank Sinatra and all that kind of crew.
Tell me
and,
more. Dude, I love that music.
Yeah, it was just super fun to like sing in the shower and the car and everything. And went on that way, and eventually went to school to study vocal jazz. And that's kind of when it wasn't really quite what I was looking for, so I kind of came back to country music, which I grew up with. And when I started writing songs, it's kind of just what came out that way. So,
dude, your voice is dope, man. It's really good.
Thank you.
It's just super enjoyable, and it's very unique too. You kind of have like your own swim lane within your voice. Sometimes when you hear vocalists, they kind of sound like they're aping somebody else's style. Like you're very much you, which is great, man. It's really stand out. Tell me about Till the End, because that's a great tune. I put a circle around on my notes. It's like film score quality to kind of set the mood for something, to B-roll.
Yeah.
It's a fucking great track, dude.
Man, thank you.
Yeah, what was that about?
Well, so I think we talked earlier. I'd like to, pull from personal experiences, not necessarily the whole song, but, start a song or have a part of it that can root me in it emotionally. And this one happens to be, I think my wife is here now, and I did something bad before we got married, and we broke up, and it was terrible. And I ended up over on West, just drinking like 10 beers alone. And,
Oh, no.
and so I wrote the first few lines kind of with that in mind. And that was like, a Tuesday or a Wednesday or something like that. And just being irresponsible and sad. And I took it from there. The rest, that's kind of where it ends as far as personal experience. But I took it from there and really wanted to kind of talk about, or I guess have a song about, like, you meet somebody and you're like, this is it. Like, I'm going to be in this till the end. And then losing that and trying to get it back, but not being able to. And it's like all you have is, I guess, the memory of that. Just wishing you did something different 10 years ago,
Yeah, it puts things into perspective, man. It's like that old expression, you don't know what you have until it's gone.
Yeah.
And that's a real kick in the, what? Schmeckle is the word I was looking for, guys. You can laugh more if you want. You don't have to be so quiet. So that happened, and then you guys are obviously married. So
Yeah, it turned out all right.
turned out all right. But you have to keep being awesome. That's the thing. There's no less pressure.
Right.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's always a perfect game you have to play for the people you care about. What was Leaving Your Memory about? Tell us about that.
Yeah, so that one actually is kind of the first real full co-write I ever did. I wrote that with Marley Hale. I think we finished it in January of this year probably. And that's a weird one because we started, I've never done that before, and we started, or I guess I did it once, but we just didn't finish the song. But we sat down and we're like, well, I'm working on this song, I'm working on this song, and we started with one of hers and got most of the song done, and both decided we kind of wanted to go a different direction. And it's weird because you're in the room with somebody. I'd say we're friends, but we're not we're not best friends. So whatever we've got going on,
Acquaintances, yeah.
we're not really, I don't know, sharing everything behind the lyrics that we're coming up with, maybe.
Sure, yeah.
So it just kind of, I don't know, it just kind of happened. It's weird not to be able to say, here's what's behind this song. We kind of worked through different geographies that we had been in. It kind of turned into a kind of retrospective on somebody that was running away from a good thing, like a good relationship, and just kind of got in their own way. And I've certainly done that before, and I can't speak for her at all, but that's as much as I'm able to give for it. Unfortunately, it's a strange feeling.
Yeah. Is it? Do you find it difficult to write from a vulnerable place if you can't be so forthcoming about something?
It is. Yeah. It is. When you're alone in a room, you can do whatever you want.
Right.
It's like no, and I got a lot of social anxiety and stuff, and so when you sit there with somebody that you're trying to impress, and whose music you really admire, it puts a lot more pressure on it. I think there's a lot more doors probably that closed in my brain when we were writing, just because that's the way I am.
Yeah.
And that's part of why it's good to co-write. I think you put yourself in uncomfortable situations, and
Well,
try to grow.
You grow when you're outside your comfort zone.
Yeah,
Comfort
yeah.
is the cousin of death. And it's
Yeah.
not a good place to stay in. So you say you struggle with social anxiety. You're performing live music. So why this of all things? This seems like this would be the most socially anxious. It's like public speaking, being in front of a crowd, and you're bearing your soul.
Right. I get that question a lot. And it's like, I think the best answer I've come up with so far is just like, it's, well, I forgot the best answer I've come up with now that I'm trying to think about it. But it's more, as much as like I'm interacting with the crowd, it's really more of this like invisible interaction. There's like an energy kind of transfer type of thing.
Okay.
And I'm able to stay up here in my bubble and offer what we've got, like full-heartedly. And then as soon as it's done, I can get off stage and run away if I want to. Like, there's no, like, when I'm up here, I know what I'm doing. And like, I'm up here to just kind of give whoever's in front of the stage everything I got. And it's nice. It's like, if you're in a social situation and you have a lot of things to say, but aren't sure how to say them, this is a very convenient way to just get up and throw them over a loudspeaker,
How would you struggle maybe with fame then? Because you're pretty talented, man, and I feel like more people are going to find out about that. So I feel like as you become more successful, the pressure doesn't go away.
Right.
It gets way more intense because now you've set a bar. People expect something from you, and if you're a people pleaser like me, you don't want to let them down.
Right.
So how do you manage that?
So far, I'm not that famous yet, so
Okay.
I haven't had to worry about it.
Fair.
I do think about it though, because that's the goal. That like I want to be very successful. I want to take these guys with me, and like I want us to be very like I want to be on top basically of the game, and I don't know what it'll look like, but that's the goal right now. It feels like if I start making excuses, then I might shy away, and I think it's more something I'd rather deal with when I get there,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to push yourself through the uncomfortable piece. That's how you grow. We were just talking about that
Yeah.
earlier. Exactly. All right, what's the next two songs? Then I have a very important question for you after you guys play those.
Sure. Next one is Deadland Future, and the one after that is Songs About the Glory, I believe.
All right, over to you guys whenever you're ready.
1 second, I gotta put a capo on for this one. We've been talking about my inability to do two things at once when I'm not playing. It's hard for me to put a capo on and talk at the same time, apparently.
Fair.
Anyway. I blew both my shoulders at the age of 23, working toward another man's dream. They curse and holler, throwing my name into the wind. I'm burning bridges, trying to get away. Seems this land is dead, and now there's buzzards overhead. You chopped and swallowed everything she gave. I'm hearing talk and building as far as you can see, throwing cities up on old forgotten graves. Just tell me that I won't have been for nothing. We're all gonna make it out alive, or I'm headed out of Texas in the morning. I'm looking for a new way to survive. Oh, I'm looking for a new way to survive. Drinking ourselves silly, telling lies to ease the pain. We started this to earn an honest pay, but the greed and anger feeding all the seed that we'll aim. Yep, it's loyal to the butcher of the land. In the cold, still night, when the howling echoes low, and the woods creak like they're calling spirits home, you can feel the past that's sleeping in the soil under here, creation dead land, future on the rise. Just tell me that I won't have been for nothing. We're all gonna make it out alive. Or I'm headed out of Texas in the morning. I'm looking for a new way to survive. Oh, I'm looking for a new way to survive. I'm looking for a new way to survive. Oh, I'm looking for a new way to survive. Thank you very much, y'all. Thank you, thank you. That was Deadland Future. Take the turnpike, save some time. Rest up when I can. Working nights to make a dime. Find out who I am. It's been years since I left my home. Whatever it was. I was younger, I was told the wrong boy. Wanna be one of us. I hear songs about the glory. Wonder when my day will come. My heart is getting tired of finding hope. There's none. Like to settle on the prairie, build a home out of sticks. Pretend I'm a man who's found his luck again. I imagine the dream wash right up to my feet. And I close my eyes and I drift out to sea. I hear songs about the glory. Wonder when my day will come. My heart is getting tired finding hope. There's none. Finding home, there's none. Thank you very much, y'all. Thank you, thank you.
Two more dope songs, man. Deadland Future, what was that about? Tell us about Deadland Future.
Yeah, sure. Well, so both of these I actually kind of wrote about similar similar situations, I guess. Deadland Future, though, when I moved to Austin 10 years ago, I was doing food systems research and had been working on some farms in Michigan and Oregon, and came here and wanted to work on a farm again. So I moved here and was working on this farm, and it was an organic farm, and I thought it would be nice and chill and friendly, and it was not. I mean, I expected the work to be hard, but just kind of really toxic work environment, I guess you could say. And when I left. I'm not proud of how I left. I just kind of up and left and ditched that job, and I still regret doing that to this day. But I always wanted to write a song about that experience, and so that song, the full thing, that is like 100% true.
Was that the lyric, you threw your shoulders out?
Yeah, that's how I started. Actually, I started with that line. I had both of them in 1 week.
Can I ask what you were what were you doing where you threw both your shoulders out?
Yeah, so for a while I was in charge of taking all the produce from the field off a truck and putting it into these giant coolers like the size of this room, and they'd come in on pallets 4 by 4 high and around, and some of those things weigh like 75 pounds. They're very heavy, and they weren't always strapped in. Put them on a forklift, run around, and one tips over. And so one day, one tipped over, and I went like that. Oh. And I just clocked my shoulder backwards. And so for the rest of the week, I was working with one arm basically. Happened a couple days later, and I went and threw the other one out. And I was kind of out of commission for another couple weeks because of that.
That's wild, man.
Yeah.
What were they like, hey, sorry? Did they say anything, or is it?
No, I just kind of kept working.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I just didn't catch anything. They just things fell for a week is what happened.
Everything's on the floor in that place now since you've left. Okay, so that was an actual story that was legit.
Yeah.
That sounds like a horrible working environment.
It was not great. I didn't realize at the time. I really enjoy that kind of work, and so I was for a while not very close to it. And then as I worked up, kind of through positions, I got closer and closer to how bad it was, and so that's I don't know. That's how that's how it goes sometimes.
You just gotta leave.
Yeah.
What about Songs About Glory? Talk about that one.
Yeah, so that one, another team at that farm was in charge of distribution, and they come pick up those pallets at like 3 a.m, and they drive them all over Texas to different grocery stores. And I was just thinking about I think there's probably a similar situation in music, where you're putting so much work in early on, terrible hours, and you're like hearing all these success stories all around you and all this stuff, and just kind of wondering when your time is gonna, when is it your time,
Yeah.
And so I was thinking about these folks on the road at 3 a.m, listening to the radio, doing these long hauls in the middle of the night, and hearing songs about other people's glory on the radio, and just having to be like sitting in that, and
just sitting and
wondering when they'll be able to transition out of the 3 to 9 a.m. shift.
Did you meet any decent people in that position? Like, did you still talk to like some of those folks, or?
No, I don't talk to any of them, but they're like 99% of the people there were fantastic. They're so great.
It was just like maybe one person.
Yeah, and I miss most of those people. That's why I said I kind of regret leaving like I did, but that's that's how it goes. Make mistakes and keep living.
That's the thing. People don't leave bad companies; they leave bad management.
Yeah, for sure.
That's a real thing. I've seen that happen several times. You get the wrong person, and they can really poison an organization.
Yeah,
it's unfortunate. All right, so we got Heaven, and then Call Me Yours next. Before we get to that, very important question. Tells us a lot about a person. There are wrong answers. Fair warning. Nate, coming to you first.
I'm ready.
What is your favorite flavor of ice cream?
Strawberry.
Oh, wow, you had that on the.
Yeah.
You just had that.
We just got back from playing the Strawberry Festival in Payville.
And what happened?
No strawberries.
Wait, seriously?
We played the night before. We kind of we were part of the kickoff dance night, And
They had no strawberries at the strawberry festival?
well, it wasn't technically a strawberry festival yet. It was like the pre-event to the strawberry festival. But we went into town and we were like, all right, everybody's getting strawberry ice cream tonight. That is the only goal we have. We did not follow through on that. We got great quesadillas though.
You got good quesadillas at the strawberry festival.
Yeah.
Okay, that
Yep.
makes sense.
Who would have thought?
They should maybe rebrand that to the quesadilla festival. Dean, over to you. Favorite flavor of ice cream?
All right. Well, when I was coming up, my favorite was mint chocolate chip because it's delicious.
Yeah.
But I feel like my taste had refined as an adult.
Okay.
And since then, it's almost like I want like a simple, delicious vanilla. and
Yeah.
Nothing more. Because there's honestly like nothing better than like perfectly made vanilla ice cream.
Shout
You know
out
what I mean?
to God, I'm blanking on the name. Oh God, it's here in Denton, Texas too. It's
In Denton?
Yeah, Beth Marie's.
Oh,
Shout out to
Beth
Beth Marie's. They have the best vanilla ice cream I've ever
They're
had.
great. Are you from Denton?
No, but I am total psycho and I know too much about ice cream. So
Oh,
there's
that's
that.
totally cool.
There's that. They have it at Central Market. It's a local
Really?
spot in Denton. I've never been to it actually in person, but it's the best vanilla ice cream. I happen to agree. If you can't nail vanilla, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing with your life? Artur's, favorite flavor of ice cream?
Yeah, it's gonna be dark chocolate or chocolate, double chocolate, anything.
Anything chocolate.
Yeah, vanilla is good as well, but like good chocolate ice cream.
That's the winner. All right,
Yeah,
that's a good one. Do you have a go-to brand?
Graders is gonna be my go-to brand.
Oh, they make really good chocolate ice cream.
They make good everything. Yeah, and
Yeah.
it's in Central Market. And
Yeah, dude.
it's not quite ice cream. It's gonna be milkshake, but if you get Amy's milkshake,
Yeah.
double chocolate milkshake.
Yeah, shout out to Amy's local
It's
Austin
good.
joint. Great ice cream. All right, last but not least, Nick.
Bluebell homemade vanilla ice cream with
Ooh.
blackberry cobbler.
Oh shit, you go deep.
Yeah.
Yeah, you went after it. You're going 2 desserts on that.
Yeah. Just a little extra.
Still some cobbler on there. All right, over to you guys for heaven, and then call me yours.
Heaven hangs off the end of a cigarette. She's lost now and trying to forget. Heavenly life that couldn't have conceived, dreams that she dreamt until then. Daddy gave up a long time ago. He hit the road looking for a show. Came back home, disappointed and alone. They never quite looked the same. Well, the dreams are hell of a thing. They can leave you busted and hanging on the ring, then grace you with more than you ever could afford, bring you to life again. Brother held beauty in a bag. He took the stage dressed to tow and drag. He was fighting for love, for something from above, help his neighbors finally understand. And heaven pulled into Houston for the night. She wasn't mad, but she was ready for a fight. And she was greeted with news in someone else's shoes that brought her to the ground in a while. Well, the dreams are hell of a thing. It can leave you busted and hanging on the ring, then grace you with more than you ever could afford, bring you to life again. Heaven found a home somewhere, brother found someone to care. Daddy died a happy man, starring his own affair. busted and hanging on the ring. Then grace you with more than you ever could afford, bring you to life again, and I'll bring you to life again. Thank you very much, y'all. Thank you. I'm gonna plug this next one, Call Me Yours. It's my new single's coming out on Friday, so look out for that one. Waking up next to you, thinking about the person who I thought I knew tonight. Walking hand in hand with some out-of-town man, give something new a try. Alright. Chandeliers are dimmer here and don't give you the time of year for warmth or clear line of sight. But hearing your voice above the slow building murmur of the crowd brings me to life. I think I'd like to call you mine. You can call me yours. We can spend all our time begging for more. It takes all night. Wanna be by your side. Nothing else matters now. We'll settle down and straighten out before we see the light. Walk back home with a promise on the phone. One more thing to hide. Alright. Think I'd like to call you mine. You can call me yours. We can spend all our time begging for more. It takes all night. Wanna be by your side. Yeah, I wanna make you Thank you. Thank you.
Dude, those are great tracks, man.
Thank you very much.
Your music's really good, man. I really enjoy it. You got a great voice. You got a dope band. Nate's just over there fucking crushing guitar. Just crushing guitar. I didn't see you play on a slide. I'm like, wait, what's happening over here?
He does it all.
Dude, it's incredible, man. I'm so glad you guys found each other. This has been a phenomenal night, man. And unfortunately, it has to come to an end, as every show does. Otherwise, it's technically a hostage situation. But I do appreciate you coming on the show and sharing your passion, your love, and your music with us. I have one question to ask you before we wrap. I ask this to every artist. What are you hoping to get out of doing a show like this? If you could put it out into the world for it to come back to you, what could the universe give Nick Taylor?
I really want to build my hometown audience. I want to meet more people in Austin. I want more people to know about our music, and I really want to build the Austin audience. Is what I want to do.
Oh yeah, man. Well, I think you're doing that tonight. You got a great audience here. What do you guys think? You think you're a good audience?
Thank y'all for coming out.
Hell yeah, man. All right, last two tracks on the night, 3 a.m. on the Interstate, and then Like You.
Yep.
Do you want to tell us anything about those songs? Because at the end of Like You, I'm going to hit the back bumper, and we're going to get out of here.
Sure, yeah. These are both older ones. 3 a.m. on the Interstate, I wrote about. When I was in college, I did a lot of driving at 3 a.m. I was kind of the only one from my hometown that went up to North Texas in Denton. And so I spent a lot of time driving down to Houston and Austin. And it's not about that so much. It's just kind of about the feeling of traveling around in the middle of the night, you know?
Yeah.
Chasing after things. And Like You is, I don't know what Like You is. Honestly, it's one of the earlier songs I wrote, and it's just kind of a vibe.
That's okay. Sometimes it's not more complicated than that, man.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's just a vibe.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. All right. Okay, over to you guys. Thank you again for doing the show, man. This is wonderful.
Thank you so much for having
Music's
us.
really great.
I'll unmute real quick. It's 3 a.m. on the Interstate. Been calling you, but it's way too late. Said there ain't no use in driving all the way. To change your fate. It's cold as hell in Houston. Cuts right to the bone. Stay standing out, waiting on me to drive you home. I was taking all that I can give. Keep myself from turning back to the way we used to live. Oh, the way we used to live. Oh, the way we used to live. Now we're talking after midnight. It's always for too long. Just bringing up the past and where our dreams went wrong. Seems we ain't changed after all these years. That's a damn hard thing to hear when the world's been pulling us apart. Like I feel. Thank you very much, y'all. Thank you, thank you. Y'all give it up for this band one more time, please. They're my most favorite folks to play with. And they're all great at music. All right, we got one more for you. This one's like you. Thank you for having us. I ain't ever met anyone quite like you. They staring up at me like they do. In the backseat and now it's true. Girl, I've never met anyone quite like you. We could roll down the road, do what we're told. We can take what we want and give nothing back. Live like pirates underneath our hats. We could take a chance, end up flat, broken and poor. 'Cause it doesn't matter where you're at right now. It'll never be like it was before. And I can't imagine who I want to see other than you walking through my door. Maybe it's wrong, maybe it's only good in a song. But if there was another way, I'd say take the back seat the whole damn way. I ain't ever met anyone quite like you. Well, you're staring up at me like you do. In the front seat and now it's true. Still ain't ever met anyone quite like you. No, I never met anyone quite like you. No, I never met anyone quite like Thank you very much, y'all. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you.